Rape. It's a word that people don't want to hear. It's one of those taboo topics people will go out of their way to avoid talking about. While people may not want to talk about it, companies have no problem using sexual assault to sell their products. The combination of the lack of education and the media creates a rape culture that trivializes rape and promotes sexual objectification. Statistics show that every 2 minutes a person in the U.S. is sexually assaulted. That's 207,754 people each year. How do you ignore something like that? High-end clothing advertisements are the worst offenders for having their models in poses depicting rape. The woman is commonly held down or surrounded by a harem of men. One Italian ad went so far as to show a half-naked woman being strangled by a man in a suit. Albert Bandura's social learning theory states that people learn by observing and copying the actions of others. The media feeds the idea that sexual assault is okay. People don't want to better educate themselves by talking about it, so they use the media as their standard. Children will grow up seeing these ads and think that behaving like the models is acceptable. It's creating a society where people think that rape isn't rape, that no really means yes. Here is a recent Super Bowl ad for Audi where sexual assault is seen as bravery.
Dashing. Come on. Nowadays, lots of people go by themselves.
No, they don't.
Yeah. Hey, son. Have fun tonight.
These advertisements aren't going to turn a person into a rapist, but people start to believe that it's not a big deal and it's just how our society is. It slowly changes our views and normalizes rape. The recent media coverage in Ohio sympathizes with the rapists in the fact that their lives are ruined by having to go to juvie for a few years and being on the registered sex offender list. Poppy Harlow, the general correspondent for CNN, said, "These two young men who had such promising futures, star football players, very good students, literally watched as they believed their life fell apart. Without education and people seeing media about sexual violence, rape isn't being seen as something that harms the victim." The media plays it off as sex sells, and that they're using it to break through the clutter. But these ads take it too far. A man strangling a half-naked woman is not sexy. There are ways to promote a product without sexual assault, and because rape is a subject that people don't want to talk about, it's important that the media isn't adding to a rape culture that trivializes rape.